Hey Mojoholics, I'm your host Rebecca, and in this third episode of WatchMojo.FAQ, our community manager Kenneth Gibson joins me to discuss his role and the crowd captioning initiative on YouTube. Hey Mojoholics, welcome to episode 3 of WatchMojo.FAQ. This week with me I have Kenneth Gibson, who you may know as KG. And for those of you who are guessing what KG stands for, it's in the description and the winner is there. Anyway, Kenneth is one of a handful of people who responds to our YouTube comments. Welcome, Kenneth.
Hey guys.
Awesome. So we're going to start with the getting to know you section. You used to moderate the Gawker comment section, and now you moderate ours. So I was just wondering what the biggest difference between those two comment sections is.
Okay, well, I mean, like right off the bat, let's just come out and say that Gawker is a hipster blog for hipsters, and the content is different. You know, they focus on politics and current affairs, and they tend to take themselves pretty seriously and get into like these sort of like raging debates over, you know, political discussions about what's going on in American politics and stuff like that.
That's fine.
Whereas I would say in the WatchMojo comments, people are having more fun. You know, they're tongue-in-cheek. They're making jokes. They're discussing entertainment. You know, I mean, they're getting riled up about top 10 movie ninjas and whether James Stewart should be in the 40s and 50s. You know, it's a pretty different tone, basically. And also, the sheer volume of comments that we get is staggering. We get between like 15,000 and 20,000 comments a day. I checked that this morning on YouTube Analytics.
You can't possibly be reading all of those.
Right, no, I'm obviously not reading even like maybe 10% of them, you know what I mean? So I think WatchMojo has had to adopt a more laissez-faire approach to our comment section, whereas Gawker very heavily policed their comments and banned people quite frequently and deleted comments if they were inappropriate. So yeah, we can't moderate as much as we would like to, but we definitely strive to keep it respectful and clean in the comment section. Okay.
So when you came into WatchMojo, did you have any preconceived notions that have now kind of been challenged or completely dashed?
Yeah. I mean, certainly, I think everyone knows that there's sort of like this notorious reputation out there that the YouTube comment section are filled with sort of like, you know, racial slurs, homophobia, just like downright crudeness. And I was coming in kind of apprehensive about that, you know what I mean? A little worried about what I would experience, but I was pretty pleasantly surprised to find out that in our comment sections, at least, a vast majority of people do strive to be articulate and write in full sentences and not just like revert to all caps, swear words, and homophobic slurs, you know, like people try to be pretty respectful, and it's nice, you know, we can have some good discussions.
That's good. Although I will say all caps and swear words have their place, but it's not the YouTube comments necessarily.
They have their place for sure.
They have their place. What is the biggest community initiative that WatchMojo has going on right now? We're getting down to the business part of things.
Yeah. I mean, right now we're inviting the community to help us out with this subtitling project that we have going on. I mean, basically, as I understand it, over the years and certainly in the 4 months since I've been here, people contact us pretty frequently wondering if foreign subtitles are available, whether they can add foreign subtitles themselves, and whether we have any plans to expand outside of North America.
Right. Well, we actually used to do some of our videos, we used to voice over them in French. Since we're located in Montreal, it's a little bit easier, and a bit of Spanish. So there is some international content there, but it became it was a really like time-consuming project, and it just didn't make sense for us at the time, but to get the community involved would be a lot more helpful, I assume.
Well, yeah, obviously, as any North American-based media company, we tend to focus on English content, and we just didn't have the resources to dedicate to other languages. But we're pretty happy to announce that we are part of this YouTube-based project now that they're calling Crowd-Captioning. The crowd, in this case, being basically anyone who is watching YouTube videos. YouTube wants it to be so that basically anyone who's watching their videos can add foreign language subtitles anytime they want. And for us, we want to use it as an indicator of which geographic regions we should expand into. So if we roll out this project and we get a lot of Spanish subtitles, for example, it might be an indication that Latin America is the place that we need to expand our content. Whereas if we get a lot of Arabic, then maybe the Middle East is the best place for us to start thinking about adding content.
Cool. And then you can tell me where I can visit and get recognized.
Right, exactly. All over the world.
Yeah, sure. So for those who want to get involved, what's the first step?
Well, basically we're looking for people that speak non-English languages who are a little web savvy. They should probably be familiar with the YouTube platform, how it works, like uploading a video might be a good example. If you can do that, then you'd be able to do this. It's not hard, you know. And so basically for WatchMojo right now, anyone that wants to get involved can just email us at WatchMojo.com with Crowd-Captioning project in the subject line, and I'll be able to help them out getting started.
Cool. Well, that sounds like a fun way for Mojoholics to kind of get involved in our content and to take our content international.
Yes.
Awesome. Thanks very much, Kenneth. And tune in again next week when Ash will be back with us answering some more business-related questions. See you guys. Thanks for watching WatchMojo FAQ. Tune in again next week and tell us what you think.